Hello, today I'm going to talk about photography and I'm going to demonstrate the use of the camera, and I'm going to talk about shooting your subject, and I'm going to talk about display of your images. So the camera that I have is an older Canon camera, and I'm going to start by making sure that I have charged battery, and I'm going to place it in the battery slot here. I'm going to have an SD card with lots of space, and I'm going to place the SD card in the slot here. I'm going to be mindful once I turn the camera on. I'm going to be mindful of my settings depending on what I'm going to be shooting at that time. So once we have our camera ready, we're going to go to where we've decided to shoot for the day. So you're going to choose a place of inspiration, or that can be, it could be a place, it can be people, it can be a car, tree, whatever inspires you, that is going to be your subject. So it's important that you're going to think about the time of day that you're shooting, and take in mind that the different times of day will produce different lighting for your image. Generally speaking, the best times of day are in the morning or the early evening. So when you're shooting, it's important to be mindful of your angles. You can shoot the image straight on, but I also would recommend shooting from an up angle, pointing your camera up at your subject, pointing the camera down at your subject, changing to the left and changing to the right, and even turning around and shooting behind you, because you may find something wonderful behind you that you had not anticipated. That can be a subject for your photograph. So be flexible and open to change when you're shooting. That is part of the inspiration process. Be willing to change your location if you're just feeling like you're not getting exactly what you want. It's okay to alter from your original plan. It's okay to be spontaneous and to consider other subjects while you're shooting. One subject may turn into another subject. A flower, a tree might turn into a flower, and that's okay. That's the beauty of photography. So you are now leaving the place that you've shot your photographs, and you're going to come home, and you're going to take your SD card out of your camera, and you're going to place it in the device that will transfer your images onto your laptop or desktop. And once you've done that, you will create folders. And I always recommend keeping your original images in one folder and all of your edits in another folder. So for editing software, the two main editing software programs available are Lightroom and Photoshop. And for example, it is very important to edit your photographs, and I wanted to show you an example. This is an unedited photograph directly from the camera, and this is an edited photograph, and you can see the colors are richer. I've added contrast, I've done a little bit of dodging and burning, and that just comes with time and experience and using the editing software. And if you want to, you can also use Instagram to edit your photographs. I think that they're great. The editing capabilities on Instagram is fabulous. So you don't have to spend a lot of money and invest in a lot of money. You can use your phone, and you can use Instagram as well. So the next phase after you've edited your photograph is to choose the one that you like the best, or two or three, and you can print them, or you can display them online. So if you're printing your images, you can print them and put them in a frame, such as this. You can print them what's called a metallic surface, like this. Or you can use AI and turn your photograph into what looks like a painting, which is what I did here, and print them on a canvas and frame them. Those are just a few of the available choices for printing your images. If you choose to show them online through an online portfolio, you can do that through SmugMug, Lightfolio, Facebook, or Instagram. So there's many options that you can do to share your photographs. You can keep them for yourself, place them in your home, give them as gifts. You can donate them to local restaurants, hospitals, or you can sell them. So always remember to include your name, and so that you have name recognition for your work. So in conclusion, I'd just like to discuss that photography is really a form of expression, artistic expression, and that as you grow your skills as a photographer, you do so through practice, and you really opens you up to appreciate and look at the world around you differently. So anyway, thank you for your time and attention, and I will see you next week.